Welcome back to CitiesPulse Explorers. Best cities for solo travelers. This video is specially created for the ones who crave adventure, who want to explore the world on their own terms without anyone tagging along. This is the ultimate guide to the best cities for solo travelers. We're talking about cities that are not just safe and easy to navigate, but also bursting with culture, history, and experiences that are perfect for those flying solo. We're talking about places where you can wander for hours, get lost in the energy of the streets, and find yourself connecting with people from all walks of life. From the ancient cobblestone streets of Edinburgh to the neon-drenched alleys of Tokyo, we're going to dive deep into each city, giving you the inside scoop on what makes them so special for solo adventurers. We'll hit you with the best things to do, the best places to eat. We're talking hole-in-the-wall gems and local favorites, and even give you a rough idea of how much you can expect to spend. So, if you're ready to ditch the travel buddy and embark on the ultimate solo adventure, buckle up, because we're about to drop some serious travel knowledge. Let's do this. First up, we're heading to Edinburgh, Scotland, a city that's practically made for solo travelers. Seriously, this place has it all: history, culture, stunning architecture, and a pub on every corner, perfect for striking up a conversation with a local. Imagine yourself strolling down the Royal Mile, the heart of Edinburgh's old town, with its charming shops and historic landmarks like St. Giles's Cathedral. Or picture yourself hiking up Arthur's Seat for panoramic views of the city, feeling the wind in your hair and the freedom of exploring at your own pace. And don't even get me started on the nightlife. Edinburgh is known for its vibrant pub scene, with live music spilling out onto the streets and friendly locals always up for a chat. Trust me, you won't feel alone for a second. The best time to visit Edinburgh is during the shoulder seasons, spring or fall, when the weather is mild and the crowds are smaller. You can expect to spend around $100 to $150 per day on accommodation, food, and activities. Not bad for a city that's packed with so much to see and do. Next stop, we're hopping over to the Emerald Isle, Dublin, Ireland. This city is a solo traveler's dream, known for its friendly locals, its rich literary history, and of course its legendary pubs. Dublin is a city best explored on foot. Spend your days wandering through the cobbled streets of Temple Bar, soaking up the lively atmosphere, and maybe even catching some traditional Irish music. Don't forget to visit Trinity College, home to the iconic Book of Kells, and pay a visit to the Guinness Storehouse for a taste of Dublin's most famous export. But Dublin isn't just about history and pints. Head to the trendy Smithfield neighborhood for independent boutiques and art galleries, or escape the city buzz with a walk along the scenic Houthcliff Path, offering stunning views of the Irish Sea. The best time to visit Dublin is in the shoulder season, from April to May or September to October, when the weather is mild and the crowds are smaller. You can expect to spend around $120 to $180 per day on accommodation, food, and activities. Dublin is a bit pricier than Edinburgh, but the warmth of the Irish welcome more than makes up for it. Alright guys, we're hitting the ground running in the city that never sleeps, New York City. This concrete jungle is a convergence of cultures, experiences, and endless possibilities, making it a solo traveler's paradise. Now, I know what you're thinking. New York City? Solo? Isn't that like crazy expensive? And yeah, it can be, but it doesn't have to be. Expect to spend around $250 to $400 per day on accommodation, food, and activities. I'm talking street food, budget-friendly accommodations, and tons of free activities. Think about it: museums, parks, people watching. The city's your oyster. Speaking of oysters, New York has some of the best food in the world. From pizza slices bigger than your head to Michelin-star restaurants, you're guaranteed to find something to satisfy those taste buds. And the best part? You don't have to worry about anyone judging your food choices. Solo travel win. The best time to hit up the Big Apple really depends on what you're looking for. Summer's buzzing with energy, autumn brings those iconic fall colors, winter's magical during the holidays, and spring, well, spring's just beautiful. Just pack your walking shoes and adventurous spirit and get ready to experience the city that never sleeps. Next up, we're jumping on a plane and jetting off to a land of futuristic technology, ancient traditions, and those crazy delicious vending machine snacks. That's right, we're headed to Tokyo, baby. Tokyo can feel like you've stepped onto the set of Blade Runner, but don't let the neon lights and high-tech gadgets fool you. This city's got heart, soul, and a whole lot of charm. And the best part is, it's incredibly safe and easy to navigate, even if you don't speak a lick of Japanese. Now, Tokyo's a year-round destination. Spring's got those iconic cherry blossoms. Summer's all about festivals and fireworks. Autumn brings stunning foliage. And winter? Well, winter's when you can hit the slopes and warm up in a traditional onsen. But let's be real. One of the best things about Tokyo is the food. Sushi, ramen, tempura, you name it, Tokyo's got it, and it's probably the best you'll ever have. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. You can visit places like Ueno Park with its museums and zoo, Sensoji Temple in Asakusa, and the bustling Shibuya district. Expect to spend around $100 to $200 per day for accommodation, food, and fun activities. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to explore one of Europe's most underrated gems, Lisbon, Portugal. This city's got it all. History, culture, stunning architecture, and those golden beaches just a stone's throw away. Lisbon's like that friend who's always down for an adventure but also knows how to chill. You can wander through ancient castles and cobblestone streets by day, and by night, you're catching live fado music while sipping on some ridiculously good Portuguese wine. And speaking of food, Lisbon's a foodie's paradise. Fresh seafood, juicy pastéis de nata, and those small plates meant for sharing, or not, no judgment here. The vibes are chill, the people are friendly, and you'll be speaking Portuguese in no time. The best time to hit up Lisbon is in the shoulder seasons, spring or fall. The weather's perfect for exploring, the crowds are smaller, and you might even snag a deal on flights and accommodation. Expect to spend around $150 per day for accommodation, food, and activities. Paris. Just saying the name conjures up images, right? The Eiffel Tower piercing the sky, those sidewalk cafes with wicker chairs, people strolling along the Seine with baguettes tucked under their arms. It's a city that feels like it was made for lovers. But let me tell you, Paris solo is a whole vibe. And I'm not talking about a sad, lonely vibe. I'm talking about an empowering, eat all the cheese you want, do whatever you want kind of vibe. First off, Paris is incredibly walkable. You can wander from the Louvre to the Arc de Triomphe, pop into a boulangerie for a fresh croissant, and then stumble upon a hidden courtyard with a fountain and a sense of history that's almost tangible. Speaking of history, the museums in Paris are next level. We're talking the Louvre, obviously, but also Musée d'Orsay with its impressionist masterpieces, and the quirky Musée Picasso. And listen, I know what you're thinking. Paris is expensive, and yeah, it can be. But here's the thing. Solo travel means you're not splitting the bill for anything. Stay in a hostel, hit up the local markets for amazing cheese and bread, and spend your money on experiences. Trust me, those memories will last longer than a fancy hotel room. Plus, you've got options. Take the metro, rent a bike, or walk. It's all part of the adventure. Look, Paris is a city that encourages you to slow down, to savor the moment, to just be. And sometimes the best way to do that is by yourself. The best time to visit Paris is during the shoulder seasons from April to May and September to October. Get ready to fall in love with Paris, solo style. Expect to spend between the range of $50 to $300 per day for food, accommodation, and activities. Amsterdam. It's a city that often gets a certain reputation, and yeah, it's got that side to it. But Amsterdam is so much more than that. This city is bursting with history, art, and a laid-back vibe that's perfect for solo travelers. First things first, Amsterdam is incredibly bike-friendly. Rent a set of wheels and explore the labyrinthine streets, cruise along the canals, and discover hidden gems tucked away in every corner. From the Van Gogh Museum to the Anne Frank House, there's something to inspire and move every visitor. Stroopwafels, bitterballen, Dutch apple pie. Prepare to indulge your taste buds. Find a bench along a canal, watch the boats go by, and soak up the atmosphere. The best time to visit is in spring, March to May, and fall, September to November, to enjoy fewer crowds. Expect to spend around $80 to $150 per day on accommodation, food, and activities. Budapest. This city, guys, it's like the hidden gem of Europe. Affordable, stunningly beautiful, and packed with history, Budapest is a solo traveler's dream. It's got a little bit of everything: grand architecture, a buzzing nightlife, and those thermal baths. Oh, the thermal baths. Let's start with the obvious. Budapest is incredibly budget-friendly, like seriously affordable. You can find delicious food, cheap drinks, and affordable accommodation without even trying. This means you can stretch your travel budget further and experience more of what this incredible city has to offer. And speaking of experiencing more, Budapest is a city that begs to be explored on foot. Stroll across the chain bridge, get lost in the castle district, and marvel at the Hungarian Parliament building illuminated at night. But here's the thing that makes Budapest truly special for solo travelers: the thermal baths. These aren't your average swimming pools. We're talking sprawling complexes with multiple pools, varying temperatures, and medicinal properties. Spend a day soaking in the healing waters, chatting with locals and fellow travelers, and leave feeling completely rejuvenated. And when the sun goes down, Budapest comes alive with a vibrant nightlife scene. From ruin bars, these eclectic pubs built in abandoned buildings, to underground clubs, there's something for everyone. And the best part? It's easy to meet people and make new friends in Budapest's social atmosphere. Budapest is a city that surprises you at every turn. It's a place where you can wander aimlessly, discover hidden courtyards, stumble upon cozy cafes, and feel completely at ease exploring on your own. Expect to spend around $100 to $120 per day on accommodation, food, and activities. The best time to visit Budapest is during spring, March to May, or autumn, September to November. These seasons offer pleasant weather, fewer crowds, and potentially lower prices. Prague, this city, man, it's like stepping into a fairy tale. I'm talking cobblestone streets, castles, Gothic architecture, the works. And the best part is, it's perfect for solo travelers. You can wander around for hours, discovering hidden courtyards and charming cafes, and never feel out of place. One of the things that makes Prague so great for solo travel is its walkability. You can see most of the major sites on foot, and the public transportation is super easy to use if you need to go further afield. Plus, there are tons of free walking tours available, which is a great way to meet people and learn about the city's history. And speaking of history, Prague has it in spades. I mean, this city dates back to the 9th century, so yeah, it's seen some things. From the astronomical clock in the Old Town Square to Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle in the world, you'll be transported back in time. And if you're looking for something a little more modern, Prague has a thriving arts and culture scene, with plenty of museums, galleries, and theaters to check out. Now let's talk budget. Prague is a surprisingly affordable city, especially compared to some of the other Western European capitals. You can find hostels for around $15 to $20 a night, and meals will only set you back a few bucks. Expect to spend around $100 to $150 per day on food, accommodations, and activities. The best time to visit Prague is during the shoulder seasons of spring, April to May, and fall, September to October. Prague is pretty much a win-win for solo travelers. All right, let's switch gears and head to the Middle East, to Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. Now, I know what you're thinking. Abu Dhabi for solo travelers? Really? But trust me on this one. This city has a lot to offer, even if you're flying solo. First off, Abu Dhabi is a fascinating blend of old and new. You've got towering skyscrapers and futuristic architecture alongside traditional souks and historic mosques. It's like stepping into another world. And the best part is, it's incredibly safe. You can walk around at any time of day or night without feeling uneasy. The best time to visit Abu Dhabi is during the winter months, November to April. Now, Abu Dhabi is known for its luxury, but don't let that scare you off. There are plenty of affordable things to do here too. You can explore the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, one of the most beautiful mosques in the world, for free, or wander through the bustling souks, where you can haggle for souvenirs and spices. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even try sandboarding down the dunes in the desert. For those of you who do want to splurge a little, Abu Dhabi has no shortage of options. You can spend a day at Ferrari World, the world's first Ferrari-branded theme park, or relax on the pristine beaches of Saadiyat Island. Budget for food, accommodation, and activities can range from $100 to $200 per day. And of course, no trip to Abu Dhabi would be complete without a visit to the Emirates Palace, one of the most luxurious hotels in the world. All right, let's jump to Southeast Asia, to Chiang Mai, Thailand. This city has exploded in popularity in recent years, and for good reason. It's got it all: stunning temples, delicious food, friendly locales, and a laid-back vibe that's hard to beat. But what really sets Chiang Mai apart is its thriving digital nomad community. If you're looking to connect with like-minded people while traveling solo, Chiang Mai is the place to be. There are tons of co-working spaces, cafes, and events specifically designed for digital nomads. You can spend your days working on your laptop, surrounded by other remote workers, and then head out in the evening to explore the city's many night markets and bars. One of the best things about Chiang Mai is that it's incredibly affordable. You can find guest houses for as little as $10 a night, and street food will only set you back a couple of bucks. Expect to spend between $40 to $90 per day on feeding, accommodation, and activities. This makes it a great option for budget travelers and long-term travelers alike. But Chiang Mai is not just about working and networking. There are tons of amazing things to see and do here. The most ideal time to visit is from November to February. You can visit ancient temples or trek through the jungle or take a cooking class. You can even get up close and personal with elephants at one of the many ethical sanctuaries in the area. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to Seoul, South Korea. This city is a whirlwind of neon lights, ancient temples, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Solo travel here is not just easy, it's practically encouraged. The city is incredibly safe, public transportation is top-notch, and there's always something mind-blowing around every corner. Daytime in Seoul is all about soaking up the culture. Check out the Gyeongbokgung Palace, get lost in the beauty of the Bukchon Hanok village, or hike up Namsan Mountain for breathtaking views. And don't even get me started on the street food. Bibimbap, tteokbokki, Korean BBQ. Your taste buds won't know what hit 'em. Come nightfall, Seoul transforms into a vibrant playground. Hit up the trendy Gangnam district for some serious clubbing, or explore the street markets in Hongdae, where you can find everything from vintage clothing to handmade jewelry. And listen, no trip to Seoul is complete without experiencing a K-pop show. The energy is insane, and you'll be singing along in no time, trust me. Seoul is a city that truly has it all, and the best part is, it won't break the bank. You can easily find hostels for under $20 a night, and street food will only set you back a few bucks. Expect to spend around $80 to $150 per day on food, accommodation, and activities. The best times to visit Seoul is in the spring from March to May. Alright, adventurers, let's talk about Reykjavik, Iceland. This place is different, man. It's raw, it's wild, it's like stepping onto another planet, and for solo travelers, it's a dream come true. Imagine exploring glaciers and volcanoes by day, soaking in geothermal pools under the northern lights by night, and meeting fellow explorers from all walks of life. Reykjavik is small, but don't let that fool you. It's packed with cool cafes, quirky museums, and a vibrant nightlife scene. Grab a coffee and wander down Laugavegir Street, checking out the unique shops and street art. Then head to the Harpa Concert Hall for a show or an architectural tour. And don't forget to try a hot dog from Beijaren's Vestupilsur. They're legendary. Now let's talk about the great outdoors. Rent a car and drive the Golden Circle, witnessing the power of Gullfoss Waterfall, the geothermal wonders of Geysir, and the historical significance of Thingvellir National Park. Or take a day trip to the Blue Lagoon and soak in the milky blue waters surrounded by volcanic landscapes. Reykjavik is a once-in-a-lifetime destination, but it doesn't come cheap. Accommodation, food, and activities can add up quickly. Expect to spend around $200 to $300 per day on food, accommodation, and activities. You might even spend more if you're an adrenaline junkie, but I assure you Reykjavik is waiting to blow your mind. And that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of the best cities for solo travelers. From the ancient streets of Edinburgh to the futuristic skyline of Tokyo, we've covered some seriously epic destinations. Remember, the beauty of solo travel is that it's your journey, your adventure, your story to write. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get out there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.